You see, there is this video I want you to watch.
Okay.
The video of this young Igbo student who emerged as the overall best graduating student, Weymouth University, Los Angeles, USA, where he was giving his valedictorian speech. So after seeing the video, I will come back and take you back in time. But let's watch the video together.
Come look at this.
I am pleased to introduce you the valedictorian for 2023, Obiama Ugorji.
Wow. What an honor and special moment this is. I have the pleasure to stand before you today, but before we get started, it's a little bit warm up here, you know, I'm sweating a little bit. I refuse to sweat anymore this morning. I would like to invite you all to help me feel a little bit more at home up here. So you see, I am Nigerian. I am from thank you. I'm Nigerian. My family is from a tribe called the Igbo tribe. And in our culture, we often say the phrase, Igbo kwenu, okay? So this essentially means endorsement, agreement. It refers to a bondedness and the collective strength that we all enjoy as a people. And I would like to invite you guys into that collective strength today. So when I say Igbo kwenu, I would like you guys to respond back to me in quick affirmation. Hey, you guys do that for me this morning? Y'all got me? All right, let's try it. Igbo kwenu. Hey. 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 Good job. Clap for yourself. It's good.
You see, it is no longer news that the Igbo man is the most hated in Nigeria.
What?
I'm not saying it because I'm Igbo. I'm saying it because it is a fact.
Yes.
In fact, we have a lot of people in this country that have this negative feeling towards the Igbo man without even knowing why they feel that way.
Photo.
You know that the worst form of hatred is when you hate a person without knowing why.
Not be juju be that.
At this point, you are 2 minutes away from witchcraft.
This man.
But the audacity in this video will help you understand why the Igbo man, just like Joseph in the Bible, incurred the hatred of his brothers.
Continue.
Because I have traced back in time and I discovered that one of the greatest sins the Igbo man committed against Nigeria is his ability to survive and thrive above his equals.
You get it?
The excellent spirit and the productive nature of the Igbo man is like 9 months old pregnancy that you cannot cover.
If you don't get it, forget
The
about it.
Igbo have this Igbo mentality. They believe any man can be as good as the other man, irrespective of environment, as long as he is committed to his job.
Really?
And it was this mindset and personality that gave him the competitive advantage during the onset of Nigeria.
We must learn a lesson.
Just like Chimamanda said in one of her last videos, the Igbo man was Igbo before the white man came and created Nigeria.
No problem.
Now the Igbo found himself as part of a new environment. And the only thing he did was to try and make himself relevant in the new society that he has found himself. Before civilization, the parameters for judging greatness in Igbo land was how many wars a man have fought, how many wives he took, his number of yam seedlings, his number of livestock, and the number of titles he has taken.
Clap for that.
But with civilization, the parameter changed to Western education. And the Igbo man, in his competitive nature and in his spirit of pursuing greatness, decided to grab this education with both hands.
To learn a lesson.
And he became the first person that introduced communal scholarship, where a community comes together, contribute money, and send their brightest students to go and study. It doesn't matter if the child belongs to Okeke or Okafor. as long as he is our child and he is good enough, let him go. That's why when some people say that Igbos don't like themselves, I just laugh.
Funny people.
So in as much as education came to the Yorubas first, and they led in the late 19th century and the early 20th century, but when Igbos embraced education around the late 1920s and early 1930s, it was very spontaneous. And by 1950, Igbos had the highest number of post-secondary graduates in Nigeria. Go and verify. And then, as these people were coming out of school, there were openings then in the Nigerian civil service that was willing to absorb them. Because this first set of graduates, I call them the lucky generation. So it was on record that by 1963, the 50% of the workforce in the Nigerian Railway Corporation were Igbos. Hey! Igbos had 70% in the Nigerian Ports Authority and the Nigerian Foreign Service.
Are you telling me
And
the
after
truth?
independence, when the British left, administrative positions opened. And by virtue of qualification, most Igbos were in line to take up these administrative positions. So Igbos held 45% administrative positions. And it was threatening to hit 60% by 1966.
You mean this way they talk?
Now the Nigerian media, which was then fueled by ethnic bigotry, began to paint this picture of Igbo domination. That Igbos are trying to take over the country and make other people second-class citizens. Now, the government then, led by the MPC, started creating deliberate policies that forced people to leave their position, not on the basis of competence, but on the basis of their ethnicity.
That is not corrupt.
So the fact that the Nigerian society tried to crush the spirit of the Igbo instead of embracing it is one of the reasons why this country have remained a laughing stock. Because it is only what you celebrate and what you appreciate that you can attract.
We must learn.
So it was during this period that people like Professor Eni Njoku, who was then the Vice Chancellor, University of Lagos, was forced to leave his post. People like Professor Onwukadike, Vice Chancellor, University of Ibadan, was forced to leave his post. People like Dr. Okechukwu Ikejani, who was a chairman, Nigerian Steel Corporation, the list then was endless. And then when the Nzogu coup happened in 1966, the Nigerian media termed it an Igbo coup. That these Igbos that have taken over education, arts, commerce, now they want to take over the government. Maybe it is time to put them in their place. So the kind of resentment the Igbos faced in the year 1966 alone, nobody has seen anything like it. That was when the counter coup happened that eliminated Aguiyi Ironsi and a lot of top Igbo military personnel. That was when Igbos faced the highest onslaught and attacks. That it was on record that more than 30,000 Igbos were either injured, maimed, killed, or looted. And towards the end of 1966, the number of Igbos that were running away back to Igbo land for safety was estimated to be around 1 million. So it was these deliberate anti-Igbo policies that forced the then Odumegwu Ojukwu and some other Igbo leaders to declare the sovereign state of Biafra, which led to the war. And after the war, despite the no victor, no vanquished stand, the Igbo has not really gained full acceptance back into the society that he's supposed to call his own. I'm not saying that the Igbo man is perfect, because sometimes accomplishments can drive someone to arrogance.
You get it?
Sometimes the quest for success can drive some of us to the extreme.
Corrupt.
But there are no group of people that are perfect.
We must learn a lesson.
I'm not making this video to start an ethnic discussion or to start painting a picture of people being superior to the other. But I'm trying to send a message to whom it may concern that the Igbo man is not the enemy.
Okay.
The enemy is the colonial master who sowed the seed of disunity that has continued to plague us till now.
You hope so another
The
day
Igbo have this
learn.
spirit of excellence and industry in him, and he contributes to the success of any society he finds himself. And he has a lot to contribute to this country. If only the powers that be can keep their primordial sentiments aside and embrace everybody so that our diversity can become our strength. But if we cannot do it, then we are small land, we are our own country. Because we are country we.
Jesus.